Hey guys, here's General Hale, and I got my Christmas present for myself early this year. And let's open this thing. Oh, we got a new box, or a new design, new logo. The last one looked different. The way it was written was different. 15-inch. Was just saying Intel inside. So let's get this thing out of the box. Why is this always so difficult? So. Here is the new Alienware 15R3. Package looks pretty similar to the last one, and this time we got the white cable already, because last time we got a cable for England or for China, and now we got the white one for European standards. The brick size power charger. I think it's the same size than my old one. No papers, nothing inside. Last time there was some paper with the guarantee and stuff inside. Or maybe it's under the laptop. We will see it in a second. So let's get this thing out without problems. It's not so easy always. So, oh, here's the paper stuff we also had last time. The Alienware information, when they started building it, and links to the networks and Facebook and YouTube and so on, and also the guarantee paper thing, Alienware 15 quick start guide, and information and safety and regularity information and so on. The stuff nobody is really reading, I think. But maybe you want to see what's inside. So, nothing more. Same fitting like in the last, or in the 15R2 box, well protected. So let's take a look at the Alienware laptop. It's, oh, it looked like a scratch, but it is just some, just like some hair or something. It's not a scratch, that's good, at least. So, we will show the sides just quick, and then I will explain what we have. Okay, now we take a look at the right side of the laptop. Here is one USB 3.0 port Type A, some grills. Now we move to the back. Now we're on the back of the laptop. Here we have one RJ45 or Ethernet port. Then we have one port for a mini display. Then we have an HDMI port. We have a Thunderbolt Type-C port. We have a port for the Alienware graphics amplifier, and we got a port for the power charger or for the electricity of the laptop, or power adapter port. And on the left side of the laptop, we have one USB 3.0 port Type-C, and one Super USB port, another USB port Type A 3.0, and one microphone jack and one headphone jack. And what's new about this thing is this back they made new. It should provide the laptop with a better cooling. The material is the same. It's this magnesium plate. It's in the silver gray color they used also the last time, and the Alienware logo is always there. There's some plastic on. Can we move it? And that's it. And another new thing is they built some LED lights here, and also on the other side of the laptop. You can look. Oh, we forgot something here. I skipped this. Here is one port for the security safety cable for the Noble security lock. And we can now take a look down at the laptop, where we have a lot of grills for the cooling, and they changed the way that you can open, or you can open the bottom plate. Now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screws to open it, and you can open it. The plate is bigger. On the 15R2 it was a smaller plate. So now we will answer a question I asked myself: if this Alienware laptop still fits in the 17-inch Vindicator backpack, because it gained a bit in the size in the back. Maybe it got thinner, but it also gained some size or some centimeters. Let's check it out if this thing still has place to get inside here. We will find out in some seconds. So it looks good. So it's there's not much place left, but it fits inside. You can close it, but that means if you have the 17-inch notebook, you won't have the place for the laptop in the backpack. You will have a problem. And I already read they brought a new series of backpack art. So, okay, good. At least we answered this question. Let's start this thing. Let's open it up. Oh, looks nice. They also changed the way the Alienware was written here. And let's press the power button and see what happens. Oh, and we already got some color. What I was talking about are these lights on the side that they added new. You still have the color on the Alienware head in the back, but also they added these lights. It's just a new feature, which is like a new toy. It's nothing you really need, I would say, but it's a nice feature. I can tell you something about the specifications while we're waiting here. This Alienware laptop has the similar specifications than my old one. It has still 32 GB of RAM inside, DDR4 RAM. It has an i7 Intel processor inside, but this time it's not the 6820. This time it's the 6700 HK inside. We have an NVIDIA GeForce GTX with 8 GB DDR5 1070 inside, and the killer network 1535. And this time it's not a full or 4K display. This time it's a 1080p display with NVIDIA G-Sync. Let's compare the new Alienware 1503 really quick with the old 1502. The main difference is just that the new one, the 1503, got a bit thinner in size, but also brighter or wider in the back. Then the new one gained this box, you can say if you want so, with all the adapters and ports on it, but also with some grills which should support a better cooling for the laptop. Also, the new one lost one USB Type A port on the left side, but gained a USB Type C port on this side. Also, what I find personally not so good is that the new one lost the SSD slot the old 1502 had on the right side. This one is not there. What's also different? The difference is that it got lighter, thinner, but what I wanted to say is that it is heavier. The new one is a bit heavier than the old one, not much, not even half a kilogram, but it got heavier. The LEDs changed. On the old one they were here, the LEDs. Now they're on the side. That's just a feature, but nothing really necessary. So now we saw a lot of the outside of the computer. Now we will take a look at the inside, or better said, at some games. First we will take a look at The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, the add-on or DLC called Blood and Wine. We just played a bit, and you see it runs on ultra settings, 60 FPS, normally 1080p. It's pretty playable, I would say. Runs flawless most of the time, no problems.
Now come show.
Now we take a look at Doom. It was an awesome game when it came out. Here also we had maximum settings, you can also say nightmare settings. Play this game runs between, it depends on the fights. If you're just running around, sometimes you're over 100 to 120 FPS. But in fight with a lot of guys, so big weapons, big guns, a lot of shooting, running around, jumping, sometimes the FPS drop between 70 and 80. It's still playable. Say flawless playing, no problems. Computer is keeping cool, no trouble. Also the glory kills work good in the game. And of course the chainsaw kills. Let's take a look at Battlefield 1. Some Conquest, multiplayer online. This game also runs stable at ultra settings, 1080p. FPS in Battlefield 1 are between 70 and 80 most of the times. And no problems like with my old Alienware 1502 where we had some, how did you call it, thermal throttle, where the FPS dropped after playing a specific amount of time or playing a longer period of time than after 1 hour or something. Yeah, the FPS dropped from 70, 80, sometimes even to 20. It was not playable here. I never saw this before. So this game runs really good. And now we take a look at Star Wars Battlefront. At the end, this game also runs at maximum and ultra settings, 1080p. FPS are between 70 and 80. Maybe not everybody liked this game, but I think the graphics were really good and the game was not so bad as everybody said. Maybe it was not as expected or as the old Star Wars Battlefront, but it's not so bad.
I could take that all day.
You will know the power of the dark side.
As you can see, everything works really good. I had no issues so far with this computer. The only problem I saw was something with connecting the Alienware graphics amplifier, that also when connected both the internal and the external GPU are still activated. You can deactivate it with devices, but I didn't find a solution that only the external graphic card in the Alienware graphics amplifier is activated. But so far, this laptop is really awesome, guys. And I will say, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, push the thumbs up button. We will definitely see more videos coming.